Are you ready to receive what's coming for you in the year 2025? We barely have 27 days for this year to end, and that's going to launch us into a new year called year 2025. But the year 2025 is not just coming as a normal year, it's coming with an energy, it's coming with a powerful vibration. Now, it's only those that are ready to receive what's coming in 2025 are going to be the ones that are going to experience their highest self in the human condition. Why is 2025 critical? Is that by 2030, there's going to be a world global shift. The energy in 2030 is for those that are going to get positioned by 2025. You missed it for 2024. 2025 is the year you have to take advantage of, and that's why this video is so important for you right now. 2024 has been an amazing year. There has been economic instability, across the world, and we understand that the system of the world has not really served us to a level, and that has also given rise to personal transformation. People are rising up. People are interested in personal growth. People are no longer trusting their country system of governance. People are more interested in what they can build for themselves. And this is no longer headline. This is invitation. Invitation for you to get on board. Invitation for you to rise and transform yourself. Invitation for you to be part of the 1% that is making transformation happen across all industry. And that's why you have to pay attention to this video, because in this video I'll be sharing with you how you can get yourself positioned for the next shift that is coming in the year 2025. But hey, let's come back to you right now. I know you desire transformation. I know there are so many things you have desired to achieve in this year 2024. And you have struggled around whatever you want to be, you've stressed yourself. At some point, you've given up, saying, there's nothing in for me for this year. We just have 27 days to go. And you're already preparing to start making new resolutions for the year 2025 or desiring a change in 2025. But that change will only come if you're ready to receive it. Like I said, 2025 is coming with a wave of a different and higher frequency. There's more you can do for you to position yourself to receive what's coming. One of the first things you have to do is aside the goals you have, because every human being, as far as you're living right now, you have a goal you want to achieve. And it's so noisy during this period because a whole lot of programs are ongoing, calling your attention for you to design who you want to become in the year 2025. And you personally, you've had a ritual where at the end of the year, I know probably not this period, maybe towards 25th, 26th and up, you're going to start desiring to write down some goals you want to achieve in the year 2025. Yeah, that's very important right now. So the first thing you have to do is to have a goal, right? So that's very important for you to have. In most of my videos, I've talked about setting just one goal for the year, and that goal covers every other part you want to change. Now, if you have a goal you want to achieve in the year 2025, this is critical for you to get ready to receive what's coming in 2025 for your human experience. And that is obsession. You have to be obsessed with who you want to become in 2025. The energy that is coming in 2025 is for those that are obsessed with who they want to become. You have to be obsessed. Obsession here, I don't mean being reckless. No, it's about having that intentional desire for a shift in your life. It's about knowing that enough is enough in who you have been operating on. It's about telling yourself that this is the critical goal for my next shift, and I'm going in all for it. Nothing is going to stop me. Even when the odds are kind of showing like, this is not going to happen, you are convinced. There's this conviction, and conviction comes with knowledge. So you have to be obsessed with who you want to become. You have to know exactly who you want to become. It's when you have that deep clarity of who you want to become, that's when you build conviction of that person and know that no matter what happens, no matter what come around you that try to wave you out of where you are going to, this is where I'm headed to. Obsession is one key critical element you have to embrace at this moment to begin to start carving out your path for 2025. Now, when you're obsessed about your goal, another critical part of your life is you have to awaken your inner guide. Awakening is more like a light bulb that gives you the spark of a direction of where you are headed to. This is very important because the next phase of the human condition has a place for those that are spiritually awoken. Because when you're spiritually awoken, there's more of an inner guide that you're going to experience. You are going to have an inner compass that guides you on what to do part time. You're no more trying to test A and test B and test C. You have an inner and higher intelligence that's guiding you on the path to go. There's a quote I love. I can't really recall who said it. I will just paraphrase. The quote is, understand where the world is going to and get there before they get there. So you have to understand that before you can know where the world is headed to, there needs to be a higher power that is guiding you. How do you awaken your spirit being? It's by going silent on yourself. Embody meditation in your daily living. Spend 30 minutes to 1 hour with yourself. Go inward. Meditation is about you going silent and trying to hear, because your spirit being is always speaking to you, but there's so much noise in your mind, in your imagination, in your thought process. Embody meditation into your life, and trust me, there's going to be a shift in how you experience your world. So another thing to do to get ready for what's coming for 2025 is commitment. You have to be committed to your transformation. You have to be committed to your growth. Now, the highest form of self-love is discipline. And discipline is what's going to help you to get committed towards the things you need to do in order for you to experience your next level. So you have to show up every single day doing one thing that will push you further, closer towards that person you want to experience in 2025. Self-transformation will not come in a convenient way, in the way you know. So it's going to come in a different way that's going to stress you. At some point, it's going to try to push you out of your comfort zone, because it's outside your comfort zone that transformation is experienced. And when you get to that point of you making that critical decision whether to do or not, understand that your transformation is on the other side of the comfort zone. And be committed to putting the energy, putting the resources, convince yourself that this is just going to test you. And indeed, that's just going to be a test to test your conviction on who you want to become. The next part of you being ready to receive what's coming in 2025 is to understand that whatever you want to become, whatever goals you're setting, they have to be contributing to the human experience, to the human community. Now, as humans, part of who we are is that we become the best versions of ourselves and contribute to the next person around you. So if the goals you're going to set for 2025, if who you want to become, if you want to experience in 2025 is just self, there's going to be a struggle in you trying to actualize that person. You have to ask yourself, what will I contribute to the human race by becoming the person that I'm going to become in 2025? You have to contribute to the human race. You have to contribute to the human experience. Don't set selfish goals. If your goals have something for the next person, trust me, there's a high tendency of it coming to reality, because we are all connected. We are all part of a collective consciousness. And what you're doing should be able to contribute to the next person, to the next person, and to the next person. So ask yourself, how would my growth help others? Now, number 4 on how to get ready for the year 2025 is alignment. Your goals, who you want to become, your thoughts, your inner guidance needs to align with your actions. There is high tendency that you're just desiring to become your highest self in 2025. Desire alone is not enough to get you started on this journey. So your actions need to show. This is where faith comes in handy. Faith is action. Faith is putting your desires in action, even when you have not seen the whole picture. It's action that activates faith. Action now means you are not in doubt that this will happen. So you are now taking the steps to experience it, because it's already happening as you take the steps. So now when you are in alignment, everything flows, everything works, because you are synchronized to one idea, you are synchronized to one mission, you are synchronized to one source. And the power you're going to ignite, you can't imagine it. Now, these are not just first steps. These are principles. These are tools that are relevant for your next shift, that are relevant for your next experience. I want you to pause and reflect and ask yourself, what transformation am I ready for? What growth are you willing to embrace? What contribution will you make in the coming year? You don't need to wait for the world to change. Change yourself and become your own personal driver of transformation. I want to go back to this video and go through the 4 principles, the 4 tools I've shared with you, because your next level, your next experience is going to be dependent on this process. And I'll see you on the next one tomorrow.